Hi there, my name is Abby Krill and this is my signature assignment for CWID 101 Spring 2020 semester with Professor Kim Sheffer. The topic I have chosen is integrity and the downfalls of plagiarism. So what is integrity? The Webster's Dictionary definition of integrity is firm adherence to a code of especially moral or artistic values, which loosely translates to just do the right thing. As famous author C.S. Lewis once said, integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. What is plagiarism? We've all learned about plagiarism from the time we started writing research papers in school and are still learning about it in our adult years. Webster's Dictionary refers to plagiarism as stealing and passing off the ideas or words of another as one's own, or using another's production without crediting the source. Another description Webster uses for plagiarism is to commit literary theft. In reality, theft of possessions has its consequences, therefore you can assume that theft of literature does too. Plagiarism is a form of academic dishonesty. Some consequences of plagiarizing. Plagiarism is a serious offense that students often overlook, considering it not to be that big of a deal. However, there are many consequences to plagiarism. Some of the consequences to plagiarizing work in the school setting would be suspension or expulsion from your program or school, rejection of your assignment, a failing grade, or legal ramifications regarding copyright infringements. Not to mention the fact that you are in school to gain an education and knowledge for yourself. Therefore, plagiarizing the work of others will not help you now, nor will it help you later. Some types of plagiarism or academic dishonesty and how to avoid it. There are many ways one can plagiarize, sometimes even without intention. The typical act of copying and pasting work from another source is the easiest way to plagiarize. It's also the easiest form of plagiarism to detect. It's quick, it's easy, it's dishonest. Instead of this, try paraphrasing the material and putting it into your own words. Next is the act of collaborating with others. This seems harmless, however, sometimes collaborating with others can lead to giving answers to those that aren't putting in the same amount of research and effort. Collaborating while studying is encouraged, however, collaborating while test-taking or working on individual assignments is not. Now we get into the type of plagiarism that is unintentional. Yes, sometimes plagiarism can be on accident, and yes, even that can result in consequences. Copying and pasting can be okay as long as it is only a sentence or two and has quotations around it. This is very important to remember. Putting quotations around it tells the reader or professor that you acknowledge what you have typed is from another source and you are not claiming it as your own words. Following a quotation is always an in-text citation, like so. Lastly, not citing your sources is another common mistake with plagiarism. The majority of your paper or assignments should be your own thoughts and words on a particular topic. However, generally you are finding this information from an outside source. Earlier we talked about paraphrasing a little bit. While paraphrasing isn't a direct quotation, it is still using information from someone else. Therefore, it's important to give credit to that source. This will go on your works cited page or reference page, which you will get to see at the end of this lovely PowerPoint. Some other forms of academic dishonesty. The CWI website has an area where you can view the student handbook. To get to this student handbook, you'll go to the home page of the CWI website, hover over Info, and under General Information, you will find the option Policies and Procedures. Here you will see several pages available, one of them being the student handbook. Within the student handbook, you can find a list of the school policies. Under Section 5 of the student handbook, you will find the policies. 5.7 lists different types of academic dishonesty. Of course, plagiarism is among those listed, but there are several others, such as cheating, falsifying information, unauthorized collaboration, facilitating academic dishonesty, and program handbook violations. During the PowerPoint, we have discussed what integrity is, what plagiarism is, consequences of plagiarism, other types of academic dishonesty, and types of plagiarism and how to avoid it. At this time, I would like the viewer to reflect back on this through a few questions. Number 1, what are 2 consequences of plagiarism? Number 2, what is one form of plagiarism and what is a way to avoid it? And 3, what are other forms of academic dishonesty? In this PowerPoint, we focused mainly on plagiarism. However, as you saw earlier, unfortunately, there are many opportunities to be academically dishonest in the school setting. And that is the end of my PowerPoint. Here are those references that I promised all of you. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a lovely, wonderful day.